All right, I'm doing something I shouldn't be doing. I'm being foolish. And I'm walking out here amongst the gladiators. And I'll tell you something that you probably already know. I am not scared of Waylon. Even though he could be a force to be reckoned with. I'm not scared of him. Not scared of those three neither. That's Jenny Lane, Patsy, and Loretta. I'm not too scared of the black and white one there, Trinity. The one I'm scared of is one right here behind me. Sweet. This is Danny, y'all. This is Danny, and I love her. But as you can see, I'm also got me a spanky stick in my hand. I'm carrying me a spanky stick around with me for just in case scenario. In case she gets a little bit too rough, I'll just do this over here. I'll whip this out over here and pull that right down like that. And then I get the upper hand. I don't like doing it, y'all. Daddy don't like doing that, but I do it if I have to. I'll do it if I have to, and I think that you understand why. The other one I'm scared of is over here. I know, you're probably thinking, hold on a minute. You call yourself Longhorn Lester and you're scared of these babies? Well, these babies can hurt, y'all. Them nubs can hurt. When's the last time you've been nubbed with something that big, huh? Yeah, see? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I've been waiting for this chance to grab her. I want to put her in the pasture with the other gladiators. But you have to get one close to the fence before you can do that. Or close to the gate. If she's not close to the gate, it's not going to happen. Now, I did not wear my boots, darn it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, don't do that. Come on. You got the gate wide open. Walk straight to that gate, right there. All right, that's a good first step. Darn it, I'm gonna get my new Crocs all dirty if I'm not careful. Y'all, I'm messing with you, okay? I'm just playing with you. They're not new Crocs. They are not new Crocs. But I don't want to have wet Crocs, that's for darn sure. I'll lock that back momentarily. We still got work to do here, okay? Let's see if we can get her inside of here without having Waylon come out. That will be the big challenge. Come on, look. Come on. I'm gonna have to take and push Waylon down the fence. It's hard to push your bulls around whenever there's girls involved. And then you guys know how I am about not moving my bulls. I don't want to get too close to my bulls. You want to keep your distance from your bulls. If this gate would stay open, that would make my life a whole lot easier. And you're probably saying, Lester, use that stick right there to hold that gate open. That's what I have it here for. And I will use it for that. But I want to also have it in case Waylon comes at me. I do not want to get stuck like my friend Justin over there. You know what I mean. Oh, Justin. Jay. Steinmartz. Y'all, I call him Steinmartz. His last name is Steinmetz. But I call him Steinmartz because it sounds funnier. It sounds like he runs a grocery store. Steinmart. Justin Steinmetz. There you go. Get her, Waylon. Get her. Get her, bud. Show her the way around. That's gonna make him real happy. And it's gonna also make sure that if she does come back into heat, he can breed her and not Tex. Remember that the reason I wanted Tex to breed her is because we don't know. She's the only Longhorn we have who we do not really know her heritage, her lineage, her bloodline. There's questions about her. And I thought for a fact, if we could get Tex, who has an amazing bloodline, we can trace it back for generations to breed her, and she ends up having a bull calf, that would be the easiest way to move that bull calf along. What we do not want is ever have a calf who we can't move if we need to, especially a bull. You can always give your heifers to people who would love to have more cows for to graze their pastures, to give them enough head to qualify for an exemption, and all of the things. What you can't do is move along a bull. Your biggest fear with bulls is the fact that they could end up, uh-oh, Ruby's coming my way. Let me close my gate. The biggest thing about having a bull is that people don't really need bulls and that could lead to animals being processed. And we don't want to see that, y'all. We don't want to see that. Now listen, we have nothing against people who eat meat. Like the Arms family, our friends always say, they even have a shirt that says it. Jesus eats meat, or Jesus ate meat. So what's your problem? I think it's kind of funny. It's true. Jesus ate meat, and he sure did. So why do we all go crazy about it? Well, it's because we love us some Ruby. We love our babies, and we don't want to ever see them becoming hamburger patties. Anyway, let's talk about these new feeders, shall we? And I do have more I want to talk about in regards to Justin and Steinmart's. I'm kidding, Justin. But that will be in a different video. You'll have to excuse all the mud. Friends, you can't control Mother Nature. And I'm just happy that we have amazing grass and all. I'm going to walk out into this pasture and get up close and personal with the cows while they eat their hay. But I'm going to ask you all kind of a trivia question. Why do you think I would rather walk into this pasture instead of that pasture? We have our gladiators with Waylon. We have all of our more mature cows over here with their calves with Big Tex. Why do you think I would prefer to walk into this pasture over here and not the one with the gladiators? Who wants to take on that question? Who wants to have a shot at that one? There's really only two reasons. There's only two reasons why I would rather walk in here with Tex and these mature cows than I would the gladiators. Does anyone think they might know why? This is going to be funny to read these comments. Well, if you're saying the answer is because of Danny and Ruby, you are absolutely correct. I repeat, I do not want to have to deal with a Danny or a Ruby. Y'all, I don't. I love them, but I don't want to have to deal with them because those little nubs of theirs are dangerous. Now, these mature cows, they're not as dangerous. They could probably hurt you a lot worse if they wanted to, but they have no intention of coming up and getting any loving. All right, so these are the new feeders that we got recently. The reason they're all muddy is we had to roll them into the pasture, okay? Well, hello there, handsome. That right there is Lord Grayson. His mom, Gracie. And that one over there, stop showing off your girl parts. We know you're a little girl. If you don't know the humor in that, that's Norma Jean. And I'll tell you real fast for all those who are new to the channel. Norma Jean, back whenever she was a little thing, I said that it was a she, not a he. But there was this one particular lady who told me I was wrong. She says, Lester, you're wrong. That Norma Jean is a little bull. I saw bull parts. Stop it, sweetie. I do love you so much, okay? But problem is, I started doubting myself. I started doubting myself. So I come out to the pasture making me a video. Norma Jean had her back turned to me like she is right now. And I says, Norma Jean, people want to know if you are a female or a male. Because guys, we still believe in males and females over here, okay? And so I kid you not, and those who saw the video know that I'm not lying about this. I walk up behind me, she looks at her mom looks at her, and all of a sudden she moved her tail out of the way and gave me and the entire rest of our audience a nice peek at her parts. And then as soon as she was done, she looked at mom looked at her, and she put her tail back in place. I never had to walk close to her at all, but she showed off her parts for all of us to prove that I was right and that she is in fact a little female, and that lady was seeing something else when she claimed her to be a he, okay? Funny story, y'all. Such a funny story. Isn't this the best Tex? This is wonderful that he can get in there and get his hay so darn easily. He puts his neck right there in the little grooves, these little spaces over here. Unlike our other feeders where you got to put your entire head, these over here, you just put your neck down and you can eat. And that makes it so much easier for all of our babies. All right, well, it may not have been much of a video for you all, but I feel very accomplished right now in what I've done with you all in the last, I would say maybe 10 minutes. Don't know how long the video is, but we've got a couple of things accomplished, big accomplishments. Well, number one, you got a chance to see the feeders in action. This is going to be really wonderful for our cows. It's going to keep our hay they're going to be able to eat it a lot more efficiently and not waste as much. That's ideal. Number two, it's going to allow them to eat the right way and not have to put their horns in there. You know how many times we've had cows get their head stuck, and we hate that. That could be very dangerous. What you also saw was us able to move Trinity out of this pasture and moved her over with Waylon and his group of young ladies. And so you've seen three big things. I hope the video was worthwhile. And we also had a fun little story about Norma Jean over here. And then, like I said, you can't control Mother Nature, y'all. We've had more rain here than what we can handle. We've had a lot of rain here, a lot. But I do think that our hill has handled it very well for the most part. Our dry creek is once again dry. All of that runoff, all of the 5 inches is all run off. And we're blessed for that. A couple of days of sun and all of this mud will dry up good, and we'll be as good as new. Not only do we have our hay put out, but we still have feed in our buggies. We're blessed for that, grain. And then we also have fields that have ryegrass seed planted. So we have good green grass still, which gives the cows their best nutrition, actually. Friends, we're blessed to have you. I want to thank you guys for watching. We love you so very much. And we will catch you guys on the next video.
Don't let your troubles fester. Come watch Longhorn Lester.
Yeah, something like that.